A very good morning, my dear students, and welcome to the class.
Good morning, students.
Are you ready for the class?
Ready?
Okay, before we begin the class, now you tell me, what did you learn in your previous class?
Do you
And
remember,
speaking and
children?
reading. Come on, tell me. Yes, you learned how to conduct an interview, right?
Oh.
Did you interview your English teacher? I told you to interview your English teacher, right? How many of you interviewed your English teacher? Raise your hands.
I did.
Very good. What about your previous class on writing? On writing, what did you learn? On writing. Yes, you learned how to write a story, looking at the pictures and making use of the words given. Let's recall it. Okay, now I am going to display some lines from a story. You know the story of a thirsty crow, right? From
Yes.
this story, I am going to display some lines, but they will be jumbled up.
Okay.
Now you are going to rearrange them or put them in the correct order to make a meaningful story. Yes.
Okay.
It is the story of a thirsty crow, right?
Ah,
Now you see. Yes, rearrange the following line to form a story.
yes.
Yes. Let me read the sentences. He searched across the village for a long time. It was a hot sunny day. A thirsty crow was looking for water. He saw some stones nearby. He got an idea. At last he saw a pot, but it had little water and he could not reach it. The water came up and the crow drank the water and flew away happily. He picked the stones and dropped them one by one into the pot with his beak. I told you the story lines are jumbled up.
Okay.
Put the lines in the correct order to form a story. Normally, now how do you begin a story? How do you begin a story?
Once upon a time.
It was a Sunday morning.
Oh, it was a very bright day.
Now tell me, which is the first line? Come on, read the lines for.
He saw some stones nearby. He got an idea.
No.
Sir gave a
begins-
clue.
Yes.
It said we start a story saying that once upon a time or a very bright day, sunny day, like that.
Yes.
Do you find such line in this?
It was a hot sunny day. A thirsty
Yeah.
crow was looking for water. Would be the first sentence.
Okay.
Then
He was thirsty and he was looking for water. Then what? At last he saw a pot.
No. He was looking for a thirsty crow was looking for water.
Okay. Okay. He searched across the village for a long time.
Yes. Right. He searched across the village for a long time.
Okay.
And
I think sentence 4. At last he saw a pot.
do you think so, children? Yes, he searched across the village for a long time.
Okay.
Finally, or at last,
He saw
a
Pot.
pot. But it had little water and he could not reach it.
yes.
Then what did crow do? First, yes, he saw some stones nearby and he got an idea. What did the crow do? Collected or picked? Yes, you are right. He picked the stones and dropped them one by one into the pot with its beak. What happened next?
Which is the last line
The
remaining.
level of the water came up, right? Yes, the water came up and the crow drank the water, flew away.
Flew away
Up.
happily.
Good. Now read the story silently for 30 seconds. Don't make noise. Good. Now let me read it for you. It was a hot sunny day. A thirsty crow was looking for water. He searched across the village for a long time. At last he saw a pot, but it had little water and he could not reach it. He saw some stones nearby. He got an idea. He picked the stones and dropped them one by one into the pot with its beak. The water came up and the crow drank the water and flew away happily. Good. You had recalled what you had learnt in your previous class on writing. Now let's begin today's class. Now take a look at the screen carefully. Can you identify the person in the picture? Who is this?
And I think, children, look what is holding.
What is it called? The musical instrument.
Should be a musician.
Yes.
Yes?
Pandit Ravi Shankar.
Yes.
Now I am going to tell you something about Pandit Ravi Shankar.
Okay.
Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay. Now you see, first name Ravi Shankar, famous sitar player and composer. Ravi Shankar, famous sitar player and composer.
Sitar was the musical instrument, children, he was holding. Okay, sitar.
Next, date of birth 7th April 1920. He was born on 7th of April 1920. Next, place of birth. Place of birth Varanasi. He was born in Varanasi. Next one, father. His father's name is Sham Shankar. Do you know, children? He was also a musician.
Oh, okay.
Okay, next, mother Hemangini Devi. Next is achievements in the field of music. A great sitarist conducted more than 1,000 concerts all over the world, and he was also a music director, AR, All India Radio, New Delhi from 1914 to 1956.
It was 1949 to 1956.
Awards 1981 Padma Vibhushana and 1992 Roman Magsaysay Award, 1999 Bharata Ratna, in 2000 Grammy Award for the Best Music Album.
Wow, children, sir has won so many awards, right?
Yes. Now death 11th of December 2012, California, USA. So some details are given about Ravi Shankar. First, take a look at the details and read it silently.
Okay.
Now I am going to ask you some questions on the date based on the details.
Okay, children.
First, name of the person Ravi Shankar, famous sitar player and composer, and his date of birth 7th of April 1920. Then good, place of birth
Varanasi.
next, father
Sham Shankar.
mother
Hemangini Devi.
and achievements. A great sitarist conducted more than 1,000 concerts all over the world, and he conducted more than 1,000 concerts all over the world, and he was also a music director in AR, All India Radio, New Delhi. Next, awards. 1981 Padma Vibhushana, 1992 Roman Magsaysay Award, 1999 Bharata Ratna, in 2000 Grammy Award for the Best Music Album. He died on 11th of December 2012, California in US.
USA.
Now some details are given about whom?
Ravi Shankar.
Ravi Shankar. Now let us write a short paragraph about Ravi Shankar using the details given.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
let's write. Now first detail, Ravi Shankar, famous sitar player and composer.
Okay.
Can you put it in a sentence? Now don't write in your notebook and tell me, how do you put it in a sentence? Who was he? Famous sitar player and composer.
Okay.
Famous. Can you give me one similar word which gives the same meaning, famous?
Famous.
One similar word which gives the same meaning, famous. Synonyms,
Famous?
nothing but synonyms.
Yes.
Famous, well known,
Popular?
very good, popular.
Yes.
Now tell me one sentence using the information given. Famous sitar player and composer. One sentence. Give me one sentence. Don't write in your notebook and tell me.
Ravi Shankar was
Who was he? What was he?
a famous sitar player and composer.
Yes, Ravi Shankar was a famous sitar player and composer. You can also say well known, right? Ravi Shankar was well known, famous sitar player and composer. Now you see, Pandit Ravi Shankar was a well-known sitarist, composer from
India.
India. He was from India, Varanasi, right? Okay. And the next sentence, Father Shyam Shankar, Mother Hemangini Devi. Can you make a sentence using these details? Now, his family was full of musicians. Why? His family was full of musicians. I told you, right?
Because even his father was a
also musician. Now,
his father
Shyam
Shyam
Shankar was also musician. Yes, his mother was Hemangini Devi. His mother was Hemangini Devi. Now, date and place of birth, 7th of April 1920, Varanasi. Make a sentence using the information given.
Let me try, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
He was born on April
You okay?
7th April
Hmm.
at Varanasi.
What about 1920?
Oh yes, children, you should put all those details.
Yes.
So,
Give me a sentence. Give me a sentence. Make a sentence using the information given.
yes.
Yes. How do you put it in a sentence? Don't write anything in your notebook. Just tell me. Again, you no need to use Ravi Shankar. You can use E.
He
Pandit Ravi Shankar, or he was born on
7th April
in
1920
in
Varanasi. Is it
Yes.
correct, children?
Let's see.
Ravi Shankar was born on 7th April 1920 at Varanasi. So instead of Ravi Shankar, what you can write? Has sir said?
Yes. E.
He.
He was born on 7th of April 1920 at
Varanasi.
Now, achievements. A great sitarist conducted more than 1,000 concerts all over the world. He was also a music director in All India Radio, New Delhi. Now, how do you put it in a sentence? How do you put it in a sentence?
Don't think it's very big, children. You
Yes.
can try.
First, a great sitarist conducted more than 1,000 concert.
We can 1,000 concert.
That's also right. Then, his father taught him music.
Okay.
His father,
Was also a musician.
yes, his father Sam Shankar was also a musician, and he taught him music. You can say he learned music under his father.
Okay.
He refers to Pandit Ravi Shankar. Pandit Ravi Shankar learned music under his father.
So he was his guru.
Yes.
First guru.
Then, can you put this in a sentence? Can you make a sentence?
Mm,
Yes. And
Oh.
he became a world-renowned sitarist. Why? A great sitarist conducted more than 1,000 concerts all over the world. That's why he became very popular sitarist.
renowned means famous,
Yes.
popular.
Now you see, and also his concerts became very popular. He was also world-renowned sitarist, and his concerts also become very popular. Now, yes, he gave more than 1,000 programs all over the world. You can also say like this, and also the great sitarist Pandit Ravi Shankar conducted more than 1,000 concerts all over the
World.
right? He gave more than 1,000 programs all over the world. Now, what about his other achievements?
There is one more sentence, children.
Hmm.
Says that even Ravi Shankar was a music director.
Yes.
Now frame a sentence using the second sentence.
Yes. Now, his awards. What were the awards he received? In 1981, Padma Vibhushana. In 1992, Roman Magsaysay Award. 1999, Bharata Ratna. In 2000, Grammy Award for the Best Music Album. Can you put it in a sentence? Don't write anything in your notebook, just tell me a sentence. How do you put it in a sentence?
He was awarded with many,
Yes, many awards.
yes,
In 1991, he received Padma Vibhushana in 1991.
yes,
Again, Roman Magsaysay in 1992. In 1999, he received Bharata Ratna. In 2000, he received Grammy Award for the Best Music Album. Can you put it in a different way?
Mm. He was awarded with Padma Vibhushana.
Many awards like Padma Vibhushana, Roman
Roman
Magsaysay
Magsaysay.
Award, Bharata Ratna, Grammy Award for Best Music Album.
Yes.
Okay, now let's see the sentence.
Oh,
You can also say like this: he won many national and international awards. Some of them are, first one,
Padma Vibhushana.
take a look at the screen and tell me loud. Yes, Padma Vibhushana in 1981.
81.
What about in 1992? Roman Magsaysay Award in 1992. 1999, he received,
Bharata Ratna.
yes, Bharata Ratna in 1999. In 2000,
Grammy Award for
Absolutely.
Best Music Album.
for the Best Music Album in 2000.
2000.
And finally, death.
Oh.
11th of December 2012, California, USA. Can you put it in a sentence? Make a
He-
sentence using this information.
He died
Yes.
on 11th December 2012, California, USA.
Yes, right. He died on 11th of December 2012 in California, USA. Now, These are some details about Pandit Ravi Shankar. Let me read it for you. Pandit Ravi Shankar was a well-known sitarist and composer from India. His family was full of musicians. His father, Shyam Shankar, was also a musician. His mother was Emangini Devi. Ravi Shankar was born on 7th of April 1920 at Varanasi. He learnt music under his father. He became a world-renowned sitarist. His concerts became very popular. He gave more than 1000 programs all over the world. He won many national and international awards. Some of them are Padma Vibhushan in 1981, Roman Magnus Award in 1992, Bharata Ratna in 1999, and Grammy Award for the Best Music Album in 2000. He died on 11th of December 2012 in California, USA. Now read this paragraph about Pandit Ravi Shankar silently for a minute. Are you all reading silently? Now children, now let me tell you one thing. First, some details were given in the form of a table, right, about Pandit Ravi Shankar. Based on the details given, what did we do?
We framed some sentences.
And put them together.
Yes.
So we wrote a short paragraph on Pandit Ravi Shankar based on the details given in the form of a table, right? For example, his name and his parents, date of birth, his achievements, awards, and finally his death.
Yes.
What is it called? Using the information given in the form of table, right? And based on the details, we write a paragraph or short paragraph about a person. Now, what is it called? It's called a profile. So, what did we do? Based on the details given in the form of a table, we wrote a short paragraph about or on Ravi Shankar Pandit. That is called a profile. Let me tell you what a profile is. A profile is a short or brief biography of a well-known person. It is a portrait in words. It's a portrait in words, right? A profile is a short biography of a well-known person. It's a portrait in words. In this class, you are going to learn how to write a profile based on the information or details given in the form of a table.
So sir, a profile has all details about that person,
yes,
a well-known person.
About the well-known person.
Okay.
It's a portrait in words. Now you tell me, what were the details given about Ravi Shankar in the form of a table?
Come on,
what were the details?
First, of course, it was the name.
Name.
Okay.
Now open your notebook and write down in your notebook. A profile contains name. First write it in your notebook.
Ravi Shankar, Pandit Ravi Shankar.
Okay. Name. Then date of birth and place of birth. So details which are to be included in a profile.
Okay.
We have to include name of the person and date of birth and place of birth and his family, father's name and mother's name. Please copy down these details in your notebook.
Name
and early childhood of the person. Then person interests, goal, passion and desire.
You can write, make note of this also.
Person's achievement.
Yes.
Come on, quickly write down these details. Name, date of birth and place of birth, father's and mother's name, early childhood of the person, person interest, goal, passion, design, person's achievement. Did you write these things down in your notebook? Okay, shall I move on?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
now let me ask you a question. If you want to know about Sachin Tendulkar, okay? If you want to know about Sachin Tendulkar and you want to write a profile on Sachin Tendulkar or about Sachin Tendulkar, how do you get information?
Okay. From newspapers?
Yes. Then
Television also.
Yes, let me tell you, source of information
Okay.
by referring to books, magazines, newspapers, if possible interviewing the person. You know, why do we conduct an interview? To collect more information about a person or about an incident. You can also get information from books, magazines, newspapers, if possible interviewing the person, and also from internet.
That is asking the direct question from the person itself.
So, you know, the things are details which are to be included in a profile and source of information. Okay, now you know how to write a profile. Now I have a task for you. Now open your notebook first and keep your pen and book ready. When I tell you to write, you have to start writing. Okay?
Ready, children?
You know how to write a profile now. Okay? Now you see, can you identify the person in the picture?
Come on, children.
Very famous. Yes, Kalpana Chawla. Now you are going to write a profile of Kalpana Chawla based on the details or information given in the form of a table. Name. First, Kalpana Chawla. Place of birth, Colonel Aryan. Next, father, Barnasilal Chawla. Next, mother, Sanjyoti Chawla. School, early education, Tagore School, Karnal, 1976. Childhood interest, drawing pictures of aeroplanes.
Oh, that's very nice interest.
And ambition or goal or aim to study aerospace engineering. College, Punjab Engineering College, Aeronautical Engineering, 1982. Higher education, Master of Science in Aerospace Engineering, Texas, it is in USA in 1984, PhD in Aerospace Engineering, University of Colorado in 1988. Finally, husband Jean Pierre Harrison, flight instructor, USA. Now read all the details silently for a minute because you are going to write a profile of Kalpana Chawla. In the same way as we have written the profile of Pandit Ravi Shankar. In the same way you are going to write a profile of Kalpana Chawla. First read the information, other details given. Okay, shall I move on? Okay. Now you see, work. NASA 1988 researcher and she was certified flying instructor who rated the aircraft and gliders. And her achievements: got selected for her first space mission 1997, and the most importantly, first Indian born woman to fly in
Space. Wow. Really a great achievement, children.
She traveled 250 times around the Earth's orbit. Selected for second space mission in 2003. Space shuttle disintegrated while returning or re-entering. She died a heroic death along with the other 6 crew members. But she is a permanent star in the sky. Come on, quickly read it silently. Work and achievements. Okay, shall I move on? Okay.
Yes.
Now, please don't write anything in your notebook. Just frame sentences using the details given. Okay. Now you see, name Kalpana Chawla. Can you give me one sentence? Name Kalpana Chawla. Who was she? The first
Kalpana.
Indian born woman to fly in space. Can you begin this? Can we begin the sentence like this?
I think so, yes.
Yes.
It was one of a great achievement of hers.
So Kalpana Chawla is the first Indian born woman to fly in space. Now next, place of birth. Now tell me, give me one sentence. How do you put it in a sentence? Don't write in your notebook, just frame a sentence.
She was born in Karnal, Haryana.
Yes. She was born in Karnal, a town in
Haryana.
Right. Okay. Now, school. Tagore School, Karnal in 1976.
76. She studied in Tagore School, Karnal, 1976.
Yes. She completed her
Preschool.
lower education in Tagore School in Karnal, 1976.
Okay.
Yeah, she studied at Tagore School.
Okay, now sir is giving one more.
Now, childhood interests.
Okay. She had interest drawing
Drawing
pictures
pictures
of
of aeroplanes.
aeroplanes. Frame a sentence.
What was her interest as a child? Yes.
She used to draw
pictures of aeroplanes. You can also say her childhood interest was drawing pictures of aeroplanes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, ambition to study aerospace engineering, college, Punjab Engineering College, Aeronautical Engineering, 1982. How do you put it in a sentence? Come on, quickly tell me.
Her ambition was to study aerospace engineering.
Yes, and she studied in Punjab Engineering College.
Aeronautical Engineering, 1982.
In Punjab Engineering College.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
One more important thing, she was the only girl student in that branch. Now, higher education. Master of Science in Aerospace Engineering, Texas, USA in 1984. How do you put it in a sentence? What was her higher education?
She did her
Master of Science in which subject?
Aerospace engineering.
Yes, in aerospace engineering. That too in
Texas, USA. She went to USA to do her higher education.
And next one, husband, Jean Pierre Harrison, flight instructor, USA.
She was married to
Yes.
Jane Pierre Harrison.
Yes, she married Jean Pierre Harrison,
who was a flight instructor.
Yes, and she became an American citizen.
Oh.
An
Okay.
American citizen
Citizen.
because she got married to
An American person.
yes. Now, higher education. She also did PhD in which subject?
Same subject in which she has done her master's, children.
In aerospace engineering.
Engineering.
From which university?
Colorado.
Did she get her PhD?
It's on the, yes, it is Colorado, 1988.
PhD in USA from Colorado University. And work. She worked in NASA in 1988 as a,
Researcher.
yes, and also she was certified flying instructor who rated the aircraft and gliders. NASA in 1988 as researcher. Now, achievements. Now tell me,
She
what were her achievements?
She got selected for
Yes.
her first space mission, 1997. First Indian-born woman to fly in space. She travelled 250 times around the Earth's orbit. This was
She
her
worked
achievements. Okay.
And she got selected for first space flight and travelled in Space Shuttle Columbia in 1997.
97.
It was highly successful and she travelled 250 times around the Earth's orbit. And she selected for,
Second flight in 2003.
but unfortunately what happened? Now read the sentence, this one. Unfortunately, this space shuttle disintegrated while
Re-entering.
to Earth's atmosphere. And Kalpana Chawla died a heroic death along with the other six crew members. Right? Good. Unfortunately, this space shuttle disintegrated while returning to Earth's atmosphere. Kalpana Chawla died a heroic death along with the other crew
Members.
Now, yes, based on the information given in the form of a table, you wrote a profile of Kalpana Chawla. Now, I have an assignment for you. Yes, assignment. Write the profile of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar using the following information. Okay, please quickly copy this details down in your notebook. Name, Bhima Rao Ambedkar. Write it down in your notebook. Date of birth
1891.
And father Ramji. Mother Bhima Bai. Education MA PhD Columbia University, Newark. Hobby, he was a voracious reader. Achievements, architect of Indian Constitution, and died on 6th of December 1956. Copy the details in your notebook and write the profile of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar based on the information given and show this to your teacher.
Did you all copy it down?
Yes, now tell me, what did you learn in this class? Yes, you learnt how to write a profile based on the information given in the form of a table. Tomorrow you have a class on maths. Thank you, children.
Thank you, children. Bye-bye.